Hey, welcome to Drive Central. Here's where you're going to find out what's happening on Drive this week. Don't forget /drive.tv, @Drive on Twitter, and facebook.com/DriveTV. There's all kinds of stuff going on there. You can find out what it is. I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, this week on Big Muscle, Mike Musto checks out a proper GT car, or at least as proper a GT car as a 1966 Chevrolet Chevelle with a 600 horsepower LS2 V8 could possibly be. Let's take a look.
School zone.
Flip the bitch, get out of here.
Flip the bitch in the school zone, because they love that.
For the kids, Mike.
For the kids.
Do it for the kids.
Do it for
Mike.
the kids.
You know what you have to
What's
do.
up, kids? I got kids over here. They're motioning for me to do a burnout. However, I'm not going to do a burnout. Why? Because we're in a school zone.
You should still do a burnout.
I'm not doing a burnout.
You should do a burnout. It's for the kids.
I'm not doing a burnout for the kids.
Do a burnout for the kids.
I'm not doing a burnout in the school zone for the kids. Now the school zone sign said we're ended, so now we can go.
That's Big Muscle every Monday this season on Drive. And on Tuesday, it's another episode of Driven.
Oh my God, look at that. That was just there was that bend
You have to get this is Vince
Hey?
when he started here. Look at that hair.
That's when he was in the Jackson 5. I wish. As long as I'm on Michael. I've been there.
I think the jacket I just bought is lined in that hair.
Long gone.
That's how many years, Vince?
That's 1977.
1977 he's been here. How many of those frames do you think you've cranked out? 7,000 frames that guy has made. That's amazing. How many has he got right?
That's Driven every Tuesday on Drive, and this week on Drive Clean.
Having the right tools is key to doing an interior detail. On this side here, we have microfiber towels, we have brushes, and of course a few products. This would be considered the weekend warrior side of the detailing tools. Over here, we have our professional. We have big heavy vacuums, ozone machines, we have Porter cables with brushes on them, steam machines, and hot water extractors. Whatever tool fits your budget, time, and the amount of cars and condition that you're working with, these are all great options for your interior detailing. Cleaning the interior of my car is as important to me as the exterior, because when I'm with my car, I'm mostly inside behind the wheel. I want the cabin to look, smell, and more importantly, feel clean. For today's interior detailing episode, we're going to cover a variety of techniques. Some are very basic and easy and can be done for under $20, while other techniques are more advanced and will require additional cleaning tools. We're going to go over a lot of information today, so be sure and check out ammonyc.com for a free downloadable PDF with a listing of these step-by-step instructions.
That's Drive Clean every Wednesday on Drive, and this week on Chris Harris on Cars. Can Chris get a Ford Fiesta ST from 0 to 60 faster with help from AMG? Whatever could that mean? Let's take a look.
So how fast will a standard Fiesta ST accelerate anyway? We have one here. I've got the slightly uphill section of Bruntingthorpe, and I have a 182 horsepower hot hatchback. But is there a way of making a Fiesta ST go from 0 to 60 and from 0 to 100 even quicker without even touching the car? Remember, we came here with an Audi S4 and did some magic. Well, there's even more magic going to happen now.
That's Chris, your Royal Highness Sir Drifts-A-Lot Harris on Cars every Wednesday on Drive. And on Thursday, we'll have another question to ask you guys and for us to prattle on about on After Drive. And on Friday, it's Shakedown for the best motorsports opinion, analysis, and attitude you can find on the internet at any price. That's Shakedown every Friday on Drive. And that's it for Drive Central this week. Tune in next week when the same kind of thing happens, but there'll be different clips. Don't forget, driveshirts.com, now with international ordering. See you guys next week. Chris Harris, Sir Drifts-a-lot, Duke of Oversteer, Prince of Punctuation. Huzzah!